Hey there, it's Therese from Unishipper 1701. In this video, I'm going to go over how we use NMFC codes to classify your freight. So NMFC codes are like a definition for your products. So that way, each carrier will use the same class for the same product. So, if your plastic item is a class 250, RNL and XPO and every other carrier is going to rate it and move it at a class 250. It just kind of keeps that playing field even, and keeps that consistency. Part of the NMFC code is there's the base part of it right here, the code, and then there's subcodes. So this is where if your product is density based, you're going to include both this number and then this at the end. So like for sub 2, we do -02. We use the calculator on our website to calculate density, and then we cross-reference it to the actual definition so we can figure out what the appropriate class is. If you don't have a copy of the definition for your product, you can either register for Class It, which is it's a subscription from the NMFTA. It's an annual subscription, but if you're a Unishipper's customer, we're happy to look it up for you and send you the definition. All right, so we're going to go back to our website. We're going to do a pallet. We're going to say it's 400 pounds. And I'm going to do the standard pallet, 48 by 40 by 40. Oh, Genie Mac. By 48. All right, so I like to leave this unchecked in this example because I want to show you the calculated density of stackable versus non-stackable. If it's stackable, you're going to have a higher density or pounds per cubic foot. If it's non-stackable, you're going to have a lower one. So take note of these numbers right here. We're going to go back over to the NMFC definition, and we're going to scroll down here to the chart. So for 3.75 pounds per cubic foot, you're going to see it's going to be sub 3 in this example for plastic articles, 2 but less than 4. That's a class 250. So write that down. And then if you want to compare it to the stackable, 6 but less than 8, that is going to be class 125. Sometimes you need a ruler when you're doing these, just to give you that straight line across. So, and you'll see, like plastic articles, it covers a whole bunch of items, golf clubs, molding, pipe fittings, tanks. There's a whole bunch. It's not meant to be like a specific item. It's kind of like a summary of items, but there are thousands of definitions. So now go back to our website. You're going to see here, in this example, we're going to do the non-stackable option. So that's going to be the 3.75 class 250. And then we're going to type here in this NMFC section 156600 dash, what was that? I forgot to write down this part right here. So sub 3. And then right here, sub 5. Sub 03. We always recommend insurance. We have a partnership with UPS Capital. This is a lifesaver policy for a lot of folks because it will give you coverage for the full retail value as well as shipping, not just your wholesale costs. Things happen. Just remember your product is moving thousands of miles in a trailer. You're moving over tracks and hills and bridges, and it's vibrating constantly. So we always think that the capital insurance is an investment that pays off because it just takes one time for you to lose a $20,000 shipment, and then you're fighting for a claim, and it creates unhappiness. So we always recommend it. We also recommend putting in how many pieces you have on each pallet. So you're going to put that in, and then you're going to go ahead and you're going to click get a rate estimate. It's going to rate shop it. it's going to spit back out the different options. Now let's go back and compare it to a class 125. We're going to change that to sub 5. Same weight, same size. We're going to say it's stackable. Get rate estimate. And then it's going to give you the different price options. So, important part of this is, have your definition, train your team to use both parts of the NMFC. So this is the main portion, and then the sub definition for the part that's appropriate for your density. And then put it on every single bill of lading just to avoid reclassification or inspection fees. But yeah, if you have any questions, give me a call. Here's my number, 833-742-5345. Thanks for your time. Have a great day. Bye.